Wheezy. What's going on, YouTube family? What y'all been up to? How y'all day been? Hopefully everybody been staying on point when it comes to their nutrition. Hopefully everybody been staying on point when it comes to their exercises and working out, especially if you're trying to accomplish your goals. We're in the month of April already, so as y'all can see, time don't stop for nobody. So it's been 90 days already since this year then got going. If y'all don't see a change in y'all body, y'all definitely doing something wrong. 90 days, that's 3 months. Come on now. Y'all supposed to see some big changes. I can even go for some small changes. But 90 days, big changes supposed to be happening. I keep telling y'all, y'all better stop playing. Some of y'all treating yourself too much with the bad food. McDonald's, too many burgers, too much bread, too much cereal, which is all sugar. You know, the type of cereal that all of us grew up on. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, all that type of stuff. Too much sugar. Like, if y'all gonna eat that, I keep telling y'all, y'all gotta use that as a 20% of the time type thing. Meaning you eat it only 20% of the time. That way it ain't gonna even affect you. Some of y'all treating yourself way too much. Like, every other day, you doing a nice amount of treating. And then you think you burning off something. You ain't burning off nothing. That extra that you just treated yourself to is probably like 500, 800, probably or more calories. And you probably only gonna burn off 200 or 300 of that. And then you steady adding on to that if you treat yourself every day or every other day. No, you gotta, before you treat yourself again, you wanna get rid of what you already treated yourself with. That's the name of the game. That way it ain't a buildup. If you got any type of buildup, you want it to be a buildup of muscle, a buildup of protein, a buildup of your vitamin E or your vitamin A or whatever. You want the good buildups. You don't want dead calories to be building up because you done got hungry and you had a taste for a nice snack and you chose the worst type of snack and you chose to go to sleep on it. Nah, you're not gonna burn off that much. That's why you got to give yourself days to definitely get that out your system. That's the name of the game. Not treating yourself again until you get rid of all of what you treated yourself with before you treat yourself again. But how y'all day been? Let's talk about it. Because I know some of y'all be out here playing for real. Y'all really think y'all on point with this stuff and you going backwards with it. You going backwards with it. So we just gonna talk about it. You going backwards with it. You wonder why the next person is seeing results and all this type of stuff. They on point. And like I tell y'all, it shouldn't feel like no way, shape, or form that you on some type of diet. This is a lifestyle. So that means the good food, the whole foods, or the decent food that you eating on a regular needs to taste just as good, if not better, than the stuff that's garbage. That's the only way it's gonna be sustainable, y'all. That's the only way. Otherwise, you're gonna be cheating us. You're gonna be cheating and treating yourself every single day, every other day. That's a good way of knowing if you got a nice system in place. If you treat yourself every day, every other day, that's way too much. That's way too much. And you know, when we treat ourselves, y'all, we really want to treat ourselves. You know, you don't want to just a piece, you know, just a small bite of a cookie. No, you want, you know, one or two of those regular size cookies. You want it to really be a treat. That way it can hold you over until the next time you treat yourself again. So we not gonna act like, you know, well, we just doing a little treating a day. You doing a whole candy bar every day. That's too much treating. Like, you don't need to be treating yourself that much. A Snickers a day, a Nestle Crunch a day, a Butterfinger a day, that's too much. The name of the game is to get rid of the bad treat that you treated yourself with. Get rid of that first before you treat yourself again. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's easy for us to put down 4, 5, 800, 1,000, 1,500 calories in a 20-minute, 30-minute of eating. You know what I'm saying? Time span. But how much of that you think you're gonna burn off, and how long you think it's gonna take? It's gonna take forever to burn that off. You know what I'm saying? Days. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're busy, you gotta burn that off. Plus, you still loading your good food calories onto that. Like you don't want to be eating bad stuff again if you know you haven't burnt the previous bad stuff off. So if you ain't getting results, that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's majority of the time what it is. Like your eating is wrong. Wayne Kerr, have you been to prison? Hey, why you ask that, Wayne Kerr? I'm just curious. When I was in prison, I was forced to sit when I peed. Um, so you was forced to sit down to piss? That's what you saying? I'm just making sure there ain't a misprint. So you was when I was in prison, I was forced to sit when I peed. So you was forced to sit down to take a leak? They all laughed and called me. Yeah, I ain't heard that one. I ain't. So you couldn't even stand up to piss? That's what you saying? As a man? I'm just trying to make sure I'm reading this right and make sure it ain't a misprint or nothing like that. They all laughed and called me Suzanne. Man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I had to survive. Man, ain't nothing like surviving a storm, right? Most of us have been through storms. The biggest difference in between, it's like two different types of people that you know, been through the storm. You got the people that learned their lesson and it built them and made them stronger, built more character. And then you got the people who went through it, they still going through it, and they going in reverse, and they always fucking complaining. So as long as we on the side of it built our character, made us stronger, and we learn from it, we good, man. Survival is a must out here, man. It's the same thing as being in the wilderness, in the wild, like the lions and the buffaloes and the leopards and the giraffes. Like that survival is the same as this, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the exact same thing, man. You got people out here unaliving people. You can walk outside your house. You don't know if you're going to get hit by a car. You don't even know if you're going to make it home. You don't know if you're going to walk down the street or just be pulling over to go pump gas and somebody crazy come up in there and you know, empty everybody's pockets. Like, and you do yours too, empty the pocket, and he unalive you or whatever. Like, we don't even know if we're going to make it home. That's why I say 24 hours in a day. We got to get through 24 hours in a day. And a lot of the times we take it for granted. We don't know how hard that is, even if it's easy. Like, man, because it ain't promised. Survival is a must, y'all. That's why I'm always preaching about mental health. Mental health is everything. That's going to stop you when you're in your wrong tracks. That's going to be that voice in the back of your head telling you don't do it. I know y'all been seeing the news a lot lately. Like mental health, mental health, mental health. Whether it's the news or on the radio. Man, all I've been hearing about is just dudes unaliving their girlfriends. I'm like, why? I mean, I know why, but just why? Like, and I'm listening to I was scanning past the radio stations, and then I just laughing on the Breakfast Club, right, which is located in New York. They broadcast out of New York or whatever, right? So I'm listening to the Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne was like, yeah, why would you, you know, unalive somebody just to throw your life away, and you pretty much unaliving yourself? Like what was the point? Like, man, mental. Like, it's like dudes is getting more emotional. Women are getting more emotional, but getting tougher. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is getting more emotional, but getting weaker. Like, man, it's just, that's why I tell y'all, like, focus in on your goals, because that's going to keep you strong emotionally, physically, especially if you're in the gym. Your nutrition and all that stuff play a big part in how you do what you do, because the food we eat control our emotions and everything. I shouldn't have taken the free honey bun. There should be a warning in the inmate handbook or something. Yeah, it is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That was a good one, though. I ain't expect that one. That was a good one, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge over here, though, man. We keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some storms myself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's like, even if we done been through different stuff, we've been through some of the same stuff, most of us. Most of us have been through the same stuff or close to it. And my whole thing is, if we made it out, we made it out for a reason. Like, I ain't make it out no damn storm just to be sitting looking stupid, having somebody walk all over me. That shit ain't gonna happen. Nah, that's not what a storm is for. The storm is to see if you can take it. The storm is to see if you gonna make it out. The storm is to see what you gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it break you down, build you up, all at the same time. Because some stuff break you down and build you up. You know what I'm saying? But as long as it end with building you, that's all that matters. And ain't nothing wrong with complaining as long as you handling business while you complaining. Like, you got to be moving forward while you complaining versus just sitting looking stupid like a damn sitting duck. You know what I'm saying? Complaining about the world, but complaining. No, let's be getting the job done while we complaining, especially as men. Like, we got to be getting the job done while we complaining. Like, let me be cleaning up this stuff. Let me be building this garage and complaining about how hot it is and how I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired while I'm putting a roof on this garage and it's almost complete. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call taking care of business. I can't just be sitting on my ass looking around at the world, everybody doing this and doing that. Some of the most successful people out here got some of the deepest stuff going on in their lives. But guess what? They still moving forward. You won't know that they had that much stuff going on until it hit the news, or they didn't, got stressed out, or, you know what I'm saying, they didn't exploded. Like, you know what? This is enough is enough. They done went postal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't even know. And some of the people that's going through the worst is the nicest people. They smile the most. You know what I'm saying? Just people just need, if people only had that one person to talk to, just that one person to talk to, the world would be a whole better place. I'm telling you. Hey, Wayne Kerr, where you from though? Where you from? What city, state you from? Cause I don't think I never saw you on the chat before, but it's good to have you here, man. It's always good to have new people on here. You know what I'm saying? We just come over here, kick it. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We keep it real. Motivate people. By the time you get off the live, you're gonna have some type of extra energy going about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we bring in the energy to share it so we can dish it back out. That way, by the time I hit the end button on this live, even if you was already energetic, you got more energy. If you was down, you got more energy. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't know what to do, you can kind of go off the energies, the people that's commenting or saying or what I'm saying in this live, and put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Because it ain't no distractions on my live. It's straight up getting to the point. We talk about mental health, fitness, nutrition. You know what I'm saying? Some are our regular everyday stuff, but all that, is in cahoots to, mental health, fitness. You know what I'm saying? Fitness, physical training, all that stuff go hand in hand. So we can mix all that up in one pot and it'll equal the same thing. Yeah, but where you from, Wayne Kerr? Where you from? What city, what state? But yeah, y'all, I just do what I do. It's been a busy day, productive, and I was out, just to let y'all know. Now I'm in Detroit, Michigan. What up, though? I'm in Detroit, Michigan, right? Now, they said yesterday they said the weather was gonna be 61. I didn't get it mixed up. I know what I heard. They said the weather was going to be like 61, 62, right? It wound up being 20 degrees cooler than that, which was like 40, 41. And on top of that, it was raining all day. It's still sprinkling. Right now, I don't see no rain even dropping on the windshield. So right now, it'll completely stop. But I guess it'll do a sprinkle here and there. But right now, it'll completely stop because there's I don't have wipers on or nothing. The window is completely dry, but it got some drips from earlier. But I was out in this all day and it was pouring down, raining. I had a what they call it, the poncho or the rain jacket. I had a rain jacket on. You know what I'm saying? But I was out in this because all I was thinking about was my goals. The more it rained, the more I was thinking about my goals. And then it'll slow up. You know what I'm saying? Then we get busy. But the good thing about that, time went by quick. So I wouldn't ask for more considering I was in that type of weather. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I was out in the weather. You know what I'm saying? Making my money, doing what I'm supposed to do, doing what I do best, being on top of my purpose. That's why I tell y'all, once y'all get on top of y'all purpose, that's your backbone right there. You ain't taking shit off nobody. You know what I'm saying? You gonna definitely know what you need to do, because when you don't take shit off nobody, you get a lane all to yourself so you can figure out exactly what you need to do throughout your day, throughout your year, what goals you want to accomplish, who you don't want to deal with no more. That's the peace of mind you need and the type of structure you need to make stuff happen out here, y'all. That's why a lot of people that you don't deal with no more, they'll call you, but they ain't calling to be, wondering if you was good as far as in a caring type way, supportive type way. They calling out of just being curious and nosy. You know what I'm saying? They can care less. Most people that call you can care less about if you out here on top of your A game or not. Most people just calling y'all or will want to call us is huge distractions. Fortunately, I don't have none of that going no more. You know what I'm saying? I get rid of it. As soon as I see it, I get rid of it. I focus on me and I attract that same type of energy, those same type of people. That's why I'm always accomplished what I'm accomplishing. Matter of fact, when I get off this live, I hear so much energy going. As y'all can see, I'm full of energy. I had to jump on here for about 15, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I got a project that's almost finished, so that's probably the energy that y'all feel coming out of me through this live. It's almost finished. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of energy, and it's still taking energy, but I finally put together that last piece, and I'm just proud of myself, y'all. Because don't forget, this stuff is extra stuff. I'm already busy as I don't know what, but this is extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all like this live too if y'all liking this live, man. Like this live. It helps support the algorithm, push everything through, and that way more people can jump on and we can get to it. And y'all know I like to get straight to it. I don't like to waste nobody time, because all we need is like a pick up and go. Like I say, if y'all want some, want to know certain stuff to do or whatever, more than likely is in the community section of my channel. You know what I'm saying? Nutrition, more protein, more fiber. You know what I'm saying? Some meal prep stuff, peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Or if it ain't on there, you can just click on one of these live. If you need workout videos, well, you can just hit the workout videos and see what's what. You know what I'm saying? I travel a lot. I travel around the world. I do what I do. I got a lot of experience, and it's a lot more growth that I'm aiming for, y'all. I got a lot of stuff that I'll be working on. Before one goal in, I'm already starting another one. So this stuff never gonna stop, ever in my life. I'm talking about ever in my life will my goals ever stop. Because before one goal gets finished, I'm already working on another one. Y'all make sure y'all stay away from these negative people. Stay on top of y'all nutrition, more protein, more fiber. Get y'all micronutrients in, y'all vitamin E, y'all vitamin K, you know what I'm saying? Y'all vitamin D, you know what I'm saying? Get y'all some good complete carbs in, you know what I'm saying? Potatoes is a good one, you know what I'm saying? Sweet potatoes is a good one. And just go with it. Y'all nutrition don't gotta be perfect. It just gotta be good enough. Make sure y'all like this live. It's your boy D Weezy. We out.